Hello, friends. Hi, Taurus. Welcome in. We're going to go into the first week of February and back to our regularly slotted schedule. Sorry, there was some YouTube issues last week, and life circumstance has finally changed. So, time has opened up for me, so I can definitely be a lot more consistent. And anyway, I wanted to grow this channel. Now I actually have the chance to do so. All right, let's see what's going on. What's the situation for Taurus, please? All right, Six of Swords and the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is some kind of crazy ass communication that was not thought out. It's like yelling, it's like screaming, or it's kind of like, if I were to put it into text, I would say this is exclamation point. This is like blah, 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 exclamation. Not well thought out. It's like diarrhea of the mouth. It's like saying something really stupid. It's like fighting and arguing and saying things you just cannot take back, right? That's that. Now, I'm not saying this is what's coming. I'm saying this is what your reading is going to be about. This is the situation for your week ahead. This also makes me feel like it happened in the recent past, right? And now you're moving away from it. Something was said, something was done, and now you're moving away from this situation. What I do like, though, at the bottom of the deck is justice. Justice is karma correction. It is course correction. It is your person coming back to you and saying, I'm sorry. Or this is quite literally when you're in court and it's fair and just for all parties involved. All right, so when we clarify, we'll see a little bit more what's going on there. Now, what's coming in for my Taurus, please? Why am I talking weird like this? I got a new microphone finally. You guys can tell me how it is. All right. Now, Three of Cups in reverse and there's 3 cards here. 2 pages. All right, so moreover, I have the moon in reverse at the bottom of the deck too. The Three of Cups in reverse is lack of third party. It is not getting good news. It is not networking. It is not socializing. It is not reconciling with somebody. And because of this reason, you're like, I'm not doing this. I'm not going down this road. I'm not going down this path, whether it's your job or a relationship. All right, it's the situation, because cards are influence and energy, and they tell you about the situation. But these 2 pages is what makes it interesting to me, right? So I don't know if this is you or your other person. I feel like it's you, though, for the bulk of you. Can be your cross watcher. The Page of Swords talks about stalking, getting more information, crossing your T's and dotting your I's, and the only way you're going to do that is by getting information. This is like being CIA, FBI, getting intelligence. The more knowledge you have, the more information you have, the more control you have, the more power you have, the more leverage you have. So you get information. And then the Page of Wands. Being curious. What else is out there? Where is this leading? What's going to happen with this situation? I'm going to entertain it because I'm a Page of Wands and I'm like saying to myself, fuck it. I'm going to entertain this to see where it leads. Now, why I was saying interesting before is because the moon in reverse is telling me everything comes out to the light of day. All the information that was hidden, everything that was under the carpet, under the bed, in the dark, comes to light, comes out of the bed, out of the dark. Everyone knows what's going on in the scenario or situation. It's no more secrets. Information is uncovered. All right. So, and under that is the 6 of Wands, which makes me feel like you feel successful in this endeavor and situation. I also feel, Taurus, that you guys are going through a major life change right now. And when I say major life change, I'm talking about a huge transformation. Huge. Different path. Things shaping up and, changing right before your eyes. What is it that Taurus doesn't see coming their way? Seven of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles, which I like so very much. And I got the Devil in reverse at the bottom of the deck. We are pushing the devil away. What is the devil? The devil is a person. The devil is energy. The devil is our thoughts, our fears, our anxieties that make us make poor decisions. And thus we repeat poor patterns. Dating the same asshole or bitch. Taking the same shitty job for less money or a shitty boss. Those are things that are energies we entertain. But in reverse, we're no longer doing that, Taurus. We are transforming, as I said. You know, you're aware of this. You're like, fuck you and fuck off. All the way off. And this is what you're doing with the devil. That energy. That is a toxic environment, a toxic job environment, a toxic relationship, a toxic friend. And mind you, those of you that are Chinese, Happy New Year's, first of all. Second of all, it is the year of the snake. And it is also in numerology, the year of number 9. Why am I telling you all this crap? Because it is the shedding year. It is the year we are getting rid of all that toxicity. Like a snake, we're shedding shit off of us. And we're going to be slithering through, not sneaky, but we're sliding through, the ebbs and flows of life. But this time we're being stealthy about it. We're being smart about it. And we're getting rid of what we no longer need in our life. That toxic friendship, that toxic job, that toxic relationship. Bye. All of this is compounded by the fact that this is the week that you're going to have a new opportunity. That's why I'm giving you this big ass speech, because you have the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. And it's funny because Aries got similar cards, but just in a different kind of pattern. What you don't see coming is a new job for some of you, new financial situation. Others of you, this is an opportunity for a fresh new start in a relationship that's solid. This is let's be boyfriend, girlfriend. This is brand new job opportunity. This is a new financial opportunity. This is something solid. This is take it to the bank and cash it because it's in your 3D world. It's not surreal. It's not in your mind. It's not fantastical. It's legit. It's material. But what you make of it is what you will. Now, mind you, it came along with the Seven of Swords. In the upright, this is the sneaky deaky card. This is the cheating, ghosting. This is me being stealthy and fucking you over card. In the reverse, this is information of all the shady shit that comes to light. That's why we saw the moon before. This is why we see the devil in reverse. It's now like, oh my God, that's the devil. I can see the devil. I can see the problem. I can see my shitty old thoughts for what they are. They're fucked up little devils. It's like, you're throwing your problems into the ocean, but those little fuckers learn to swim. Now you know how to drown them. That's what's so interesting here. And now you're taking this opportunity. Those of you that this is in regards to a relationship, somebody might have ghosted you, came back. Others of you where you were keeping your situation a secret. Now it comes to light, but it's becoming something solid and you are a real legit couple and you don't have to hide it anymore. Others of you, this is you, revealing your new opportunity and you're making some stealthy moves in regards to it. All right. This is more like revealing something too. We'll see more when we clarify, but let's get into the advice position. What's the advice here? But I feel like you're changing it up, Taurus. This is like the new you. This is you're doing things in a different kind of way, a different pattern. Your train of thought is even changing. All right. Advice here for Taurus, please. So I'd be remiss not to talk about the Justice and the Queen of Wands because of the Seven of Swords in reverse. See, Justice, especially in your advice position, this is Libra energy, by the way. And the Queen of Wands is a fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yes, maybe you're dealing with a female fire sign, and you could be literally in court with this individual, and it is saying that it'll be fair and balanced, but because it's in the advice position, it means you have to be. If you guys are entertaining a third-party situation and you're the mistress or the mister, and you could be hurting other people, You must be fair. You must be balanced. You must be honest, because this is a karma card warning you. All right? Do what's fair and balanced for all parties involved. If it is not anything to do with that at all for some of you, this is talking about being creative and saucy and sexy and spicy and fiery and having passion and fun. Just be fair. Just be balanced in the decisions that you make, because I do see the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck, trying to skip ahead to your desires and your wish fulfillment. We'll see when we clarify this. What is the outcome, please? So we have the moon in reverse, as we discussed earlier. Yeah, 100% now. Now I'm confidently sure. And if this isn't you, then this isn't your reading, because I'm absolutely positive with your outcome with the moon in reverse and the Ace of Swords, this is things coming to light. This is the truth coming out. This is having a conversation and no more secrets. You lie those secrets on the table. You're like, look, the reason I'm not moving forward with you is XYZ. Or I'm separated. I'm getting a divorce, but I'm really into you and I really want to be with you. I don't want to keep secrets from you because I care about you. These are examples. You're putting those cards on the table and you're revealing secrets, right? Or you're like, look, I really want to entertain this relationship, but I don't have a job right now. I'm in between jobs. Whatever the fuck it is, you're revealing that shit, right? And I'm not saying it's you, it can be them too. And then the Five of Swords in reverse, letting it go. Just letting it go. You're like, I don't care. Fuck it. And that's kind of like what's happening here. All right, let's continue. Because when I look at these cards overall, there's a lot of swords. And then there's a little bit of major arcanas. The major arcanas come along to guide us or influence us or course correct us. And in your case, careful with, justice in the advice position. Let's continue with Alice in Wonderland. I found this deck this morning. I was like, oh my God, where have you been? I haven't seen you in a minute. It probably needed a break and made itself scarce and found its way back to my table this morning. It's the funniest thing. I'm sitting here cleaning up, doing whatever. I find this pouch, which is like something you get from an airplane. And I'm like, what's this? I opened it up. It was the deck. I was like, oh my God. Is that where you've been? All right. Six of Swords, Knight of Swords in reverse. Page of Cups. Seven of Wands. Yeah, I can see that with the Knight of Swords in reverse. I do see the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So let's see what you're doing. Because there wasn't a fight. There was a breakup. There was an explosion. Somebody rushed in and said something stupid out of anger, out of whatever. Right? So I don't know what this is, but this is what it caused. Caused an explosion, caused a fight, caused a breakup, caused a job loss. Fuck you, I don't need this job anyway. It's one of those examples, right? But since you had a cry, and this came from a position of being defensive. Somebody here was being very defensive. I'm like, I'm so sick of you all attacking me, or you're coming at me. So this is pushing it away, resisting and being defensive. And then I need glasses for this one because the text is hella tiny. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, breadcrumbing, giving very little, us always asking you for something. And then the Page of Cups. These two for sure tell me something small. It's like, why do we only text? Why aren't we picking up the phone and talking? Why do I get bits and bytes and here and there? And then somebody says something stupid and there's like a huge fight, right? And then somebody got very defensive. It's saying, leave that behind you. You went through the worst of it. And it's interesting because when I skip all the way to the end over here with the outcome, if you talk about it, you're going to find out where this person was coming from. Fear with the Devil in reverse, scared, nervous, who the hell knows? But when you have this conversation, a lot of shit gets revealed. I do see a passionate new beginning coming in. All right, let's continue. What's the Three of Cups and the Two Pages for Taurus, please? Nine of Swords, stressing, anxiety, sleepless nights. Is that Emperor in reverse. Some of you could be with, it is Aries energy. Doesn't have to be. But I don't know if some of you felt manipulated, or there's some manipulation going on, or you broke up with this individual that could have been an Aries. Doesn't have to be, but they had the energy of like larger than life type of individual. There was no reconciliation. There was like some sort of ending, no good news. Whatever had happened with this recent past with this person, whatever words were exchanged, it is still saying that somebody here is stalking, but also curious to see what's going to happen next. I do see, though, that there was like a lack of reconciliation or good news, but leaving that energy behind. Now, what is this Seven of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles? I don't know if some of you in the recent past were having an affair, or you were entertaining something else and you went ahead with someone else and you created that stability, and then the other person found out and then they came at you. That's not for everybody, but there's some kind of vibe like that I'm also feeling. Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Swords in reverse. Something definitely, some secret definitely came out. Yeah, and that secret that came out, or whatever has been revealed, caused a big burden for you. Guys, if this is a brand new job for others of you, it's going to be a huge load. It's going to be heavy lifting. It's going to be exhausting. It's a lot. But it's the new thing. And I think the exhausting part of it is going to be, Taurus, is you learning a new path, a new job, like being, the SOP of the company, that kind of jam. If this is love or relationship, it is going to take a toll because there's work in progress here. Now, what's the advice here with Justice and the Queen? Wands. The Five of Wands, is that five? Yeah, Five of Wands in reverse. The Ten of Cups. And here's our Devil, which is also Capricorn. We see Capricorn, we see Libra, we see Aries, we see Scorpio. Who else do we see? Pisces. That's it for now. Now, advice. Needing to do something fair, balanced, and honest. Five of Wands in reverse. Removing those roadblocks and obstacles that you have here with somebody. The Devil, discussing this thing that's toxic between the both of you. Getting rid of this devil energy. Ten of Cups. There's a possibility here that you can have a happy relationship with someone. And this is kind of what you need to focus on. Interesting. You can be in a happy relationship. You need to get rid of whatever's toxic between the both of you. You need to stop the arguing and the fighting and get somewhere, or figure out what your roadblocks are. Start moving your ass, the both of you. Well, you are with the Eight of Wands, because this is action taking place back and forth. I come visit, you come visit. I send you a message, you send me a message. It's a vice versa. It's interactive. All right, let's see what the outcome of the week is. Ace of Swords, the Moon in reverse. Judgment is here. And Two of Swords. And then the Queen of Swords. I think because you think that you don't have all the answers, because you don't know where this is going, you might be torn. You feel like you're basically trying to make a difficult decision. This way or that way. This person or that person. This job or that job. Who should I follow? Which path should I take? Right? You're trying to make that judgment call. The best way you're going to do that is obviously when you have a conversation here with somebody and you lay your truths out on the table, which you're going to do anyway. And once you do, you're going to get the information you need. Then you're going to go here. And then you're going to try to make a wise choice. Let's see. Your week 2 of February is going to be very interesting. What's going on here for love for Taurus, please? What's going on here for love? True love is here. True love is here. I just said it so casually, and then I'm like, wait a minute, true love is here. That's so funny. This romance is of a lifetime. You're definitely dealing with somebody that you might not actually be particularly the same, but you both have these unique characteristics about yourselves that lend to each other in a very special kind of way. I mean, this is what I'm vibing here with true love. And this is the romance of a lifetime. And funny enough that you'll see the 10 of Cups in your advice position, because this is a possibility, right? If you're fair, balanced, honest, and you just do right by all parties involved. Let's see what the angels of abundance have for you this week. Those of you who are caring more about your jobs or finances or whatever abundance is for you. That's health, that's wealth, that's love, that's time. Let's see. What's here for angels of abundance, please? And soon I'll be doing everyone's sign. Finally, with that free time I've got. I haven't done Virgo in such a long time. No more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Speaking of Virgo, interestingly enough, this morning, my Virgo friend, my ex-coworker, told me today, I don't know if he's spiritual or not. I don't even know he knows I do this. He's like, Irene, you got to do affirmations every morning. You need to stay positive. I mean, I already preach this stuff, right? But, I never hear it back to me. And it's interesting. I'm hearing it back to me from my Virgo friend. And he's like, I'm going to write you these affirmations and you're going to read them out loud every morning. And I want you to change your brain to think that way. And I'm like, I am going to do that. Thank you. I needed to be reminded. And I feel like that's coming across now in that card. And I hope that it's true for you too. All right, guys. I love you very much. Leave me your comments down below. Members, I'll see you over at Extended.